quickest minute ever.
Great.
Meeting starts, look off.
All right, it's 5:30. I'm ready to call our meeting to order for this evening. I'd like to have us all stand for the Dakota flag song. I didn't see any public sign in around there, so I guess we'll move along and adopt the consent agenda. Did anybody have anything they wanted to
Your
take?
stuff.
Staff
recommendation.
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay.
It's right there. It's right.
So, let's see, the Rosebud Elementary entered a float in the RST Youth Fair, and they took first place in one of the categories. That's exciting.
Okay, nice.
Does anybody else want to? Did you want
That was nice.
to? Okay. And we don't have any student recognitions yet, I'm assuming? So-
Student recognitions come at the end of the month.
Okay, and any additions? Anybody have anything you wanted to?
I just wanted to bring up that we talked about in the last meeting about maybe going to the schools and stuff, like just to go visit. I just didn't know if we like take like the mission schools like in September and then maybe October do another set like Rosebud, Spring Creek, Dog or something.
Was this from the conversation where we talked about having the meetings at different schools?
No,
Or
we're just gonna
going to
go
visit?
and visit the
Oh, yeah.
schools, yep. Maybe, you know, we can use a Suburban or something from the school and
Okay.
just all go or something. If you guys are open to that,
Yeah, we can.
It was brought up something like that in that book study that we did,
Yep.
and so I thought it was a good idea. What do you guys think, Tim and Chris?
What did you want to do, just go meet the
Just
teachers?
visit and see how things are going there, you know, as the presidents of the board in the school, I guess.
Yeah, we gotta be careful here when we do this because
Because if we all go together, then it's
we
going to
have
be
to have
considered
an
a meeting.
agenda, we have to have, it's a regular meeting, it's a special meeting if you do that, and then
Yep.
we're gonna have to let the principals know why we're there. What's the purpose of the meeting? So we have to have all that.
Yeah, if you want to go visit, I mean, you guys are more than welcome to go anytime.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, just let me know, because I mean, I could probably just do a general statement to all of the schools that, you know, the board is wanting to be more visible.
Yep.
So if you see them come to your school, just,
Well, I just figured we all go together, as you know, just try to, you know, show them that we're all working as a team. I mean, that's what we want to do, so.
okay. Yeah.
Tell them
Maybe
not to
some
take
of the
day
newer
off
board members
either.
haven't seen some of the new additions happening in schools, have you? Or, right, you guys got to tour some of the new ones, or?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I haven't been to Dog yet, not the new school, so.
Okay.
I was in Oak Creek on the building phases of that, but never after it was done, so.
I'll put together a schedule and you guys can take a look at it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is there anything else?
The section F, number 6, in the adopted agenda. I want to excuse myself from that one.
Okay.
So I'd recommend just pulling it out.
Pulling it out.
separate.
Pull that one out
So
separate,
that you can
okay.
vote on everything else, and then that would be one that you would abstain.
Okay. So is there a motion to adopt the consent agenda with the exception of
Hold
F?
The agenda.
Hold on, you gotta adopt the agenda first.
Oh, yeah. Okay, you guys, work with me.
With
Okay.
your changes.
With the changes, okay.
Some of the bills, 7B, on the attached PDFs or whatever, some of those are kind of outrageous with the HVAC stuff. I don't know. It'd almost be cheaper if you just hire an HVAC guy for full staff, for how
We
much
would, we
that's,
would agree.
Yeah.
how much that is.
I
And I know there's,
sure what's been paid with.
Mm-hmm.
and that's, I don't know. I know some of that stuff is expensive, but some, is it all just parts or is it not?
It's all over the board as far as what gets done through their companies. But it's extensive. I can show you vendor history.
I've only seen it for 2-3 months.
Stop by his office, he'll show you.
Good questions you're asking.
So, I guess I'm done.
Okay, I just wanted to, if there was anything anybody else wanted to pull. So, is there a motion to adopt the agenda
With the changes.
with the changes?
Yeah.
I'll second. Okay. And all in favor?
Yes.
Okay, then we're moving on to the superintendent report.
I gave you my reports, but we have Kevin here, and when we have people come to do their reports, I let them step into my time. But everything I wanted to share with you is here.
Thank you. Okay.
Okay, what I did is I came up with a listing of quite a few of the things that we've done over this past year to improve the safety for our children, staff, and visitors. And I'll just start going down. If you have any questions, just let me know and I'll go from there. We have another guard. We have a new position for the middle school, which we needed. So now we have a guard on each wing during transition, plus the staff. So it helped, it will help. We also have 4 metal detectors for the middle school. And we're starting to check the bags just like at the high school. The kids are coming around, we're not allowing any liquids that are not sealed, like in bottles and stuff. So they came around really good. We're not having as many issues as we first started, so that's good. Radios. At the end of last year, we had, I believe, 12 radios because the older radios are starting to malfunction. They're just getting old. So we got those and we spread them across the board. I got 15 on order now, and we're looking at maybe 12 of them going to the elementary, for custodial, administration, the nurse. So that way, if something happens on the playground, we can just call them. We can deal with it right there. Okay, over the summer, we did a lot of lighting. We lit up the crow's nest. We're putting cameras up on the crow's nest here at the high school field. We had quite a bit of vandalism going on, turning on the water, turning on the lights. So hopefully this can circumvent that. We're gonna get some more lights in the maintenance. They've been walking in and just going through the vehicles, so we got more lights. We have cameras out there. The supply office, if you drive by and notice, we lit everything up, which has stopped a lot of, especially people going back there and doing what they do. They just came in probably last couple weeks ago. We got 46 more cameras, and they're going to be distributed. Spring Creek, Lakeview, the middle school, here at the district office, and whatever blind spots that we have that we need to fill, we're going to go ahead and do that. And with the cameras, they're all centered with IT. So if, let's say we need a report for law enforcement, they sign for it straight from IT. So we have one central area, except for Rosebud now, because they have their own. So we have more control over the camera system. We had worked with Rosebud, I believe it was Safety at Dams that we talked to. They helped us barricade the elementary for Rosebud there. So, and then they actually had their own security, so they would drive through and drive, you know, and we check it in the mornings and at night. We're still working on with Alice Protocol, so that's still the training, but we're gonna be using the I Love You Guys poster. It's less confusing, so we're just integrating that into it, and we're gonna be going over that throughout the year with each school. We've done a lot of painting, just the safety stuff, you know, as far as the parking lots. Let me see. We're gonna be doing a lot more security with all our programs, basketball games, anything. We're gonna start doing that. Last year, we sent our complete team to St. Francis with that. With that, I'm not sure if we're gonna be doing the same thing, but, you know, when it comes up, we'll figure it out, keep all our kids safe.
Kevin, if we come to that situation, as you and Roberta are gonna work with the St. Francis team?
Yes,
So you-
I have contact with Leo constantly, so he and I worked together before, so we share information. If they go into secure or whatever they're using, they let us know right away. They'll let me know, and then we just spread the word. Signage, we're working on signage for all the buildings. We have to have surveillance. We have to have drug and alcohol-free or weapon-free. So we're working on that because it is a standard we have to have. Certified de-escalation and restraint training. Okay, what we're working on is we're trying to de-escalate before anything happens. And that's gonna be part of the training that's gonna be coming up here Friday. We're not gonna go into detail as far as hands-on. We need more trainers, basically, but we're going to focus on de-escalation. Verbal de-escalation is going to be one of the big things. Going back to the Alice Protocol, the biggest thing that I'm pushing is shelter in place, and it all depends on which school, the age brackets. I would rather have the elementary go shelter in place, try and catch this before it gets inside the school, because I don't want to be moving a bunch of little guys. High school, if something goes on, we have it down too, where we have rally points, places where the ambulance will be waiting, and stuff. There's quite a bit to it. I meet regularly. When I come in and check in here, I go and check on my guards. Any updates, any situations that are going on in the school is where I'm going to be. If something's going on at one of the schools majorly, I'll be there. I'm not sure, are we doing the sheriff as the SRO?
We're getting closer.
Okay. To me, just the presence alone is going to be really, really good. We're going to be providing training and updates throughout the year, just like the training this Friday. You know, I'd like to do it, you know, give everybody a chance to get this down. And what I wanted to do is that at different times is maybe if they wanted to meet me on a Saturday, I would sit down and I would go through the active shooter, the Alice, any of the things that they're interested in. And I think that's pretty much what we got going so far. But this is a constant thing. We're constantly changing, trying to update, train. Are there any questions?
It sounds like you guys have been busy.
Kevin, is there any changes to your protocols on who could view the security footage?
I was just going to mention, that when you mentioned cameras, to familiar yourself or refresh the electronic surveillance policy we approved last year.
Okay, what's in place with that is, okay, so each individual school has, the lead administrator will turn around and say, okay, I'm allowing these 3 individuals to view the cameras. And it's view only, they can't change anything, they can't erase anything, we just view only. So we have that set up so nobody can say, well, you changed this, or, and any thumb drives that we give, like to law enforcement, they sign for, so that we have our own evidence log, you know, so we're working with that. Again, view only. I think all the administrators are part of it, and then they select whoever within that school. So if they're gone, they can come up, review it, mark it, let us know. We can get the thumb drive out to them.
Okay, thank you.
Yep,
And we don't have an SRO through the tribe anymore.
we don't.
We know.
Okay.
Are they pulling back on it? Ours, I have to find good.
Mhm.
We haven't received a
Yeah, we have,
official
yeah,
word.
yeah, we haven't received that, it's a no,
Nothing here.
but we're hearing it is.
Mhm. Do you think it would be beneficial, though, to get an SRO over hiring, I mean, cost-wise, having more security rather than just one SRO? Have we thought about that?
Well, we signed the MOU already with the city, but now we're just
With the
working
sheriff.
with the sheriff.
Mhm.
So now we're just working on salary.
Mhm.
Where's a good landing place, so.
I think having an actual officer is better than having
Yes.
more security. One officer probably outweighs 3
I think the
security
thing that
guards.
threw me off, though, was the Facebook post that said that there's not really much that they can do. It's just their,
They can detain.
okay.
They can detain, tell
You have,
police
as a
to show
police
up.
officer, you have a duty to act in any situation,
situation.
regardless of jurisdiction. Once a tribal officer arrives, then the sheriff would have to step back. But he's there to keep the peace, and that's the really big thing that we're looking at.
Can you still detain people?
Can who?
Can you?
No.
No.
I was gonna talk to the new chief of police and see if we could do, before we had special commissions, there was only 2 of us, and we would able to detain in the event of emergency, not, we could not
Not a
grab
daily
somebody,
deal.
yeah, we'd have to, they'd have to reach that criteria. The security guards at the tribal building have that commission. What we did is we went through the courts, and if we had to write a report, it went straight to the courts, it didn't go through the law enforcement side. So they pulled those when, every time we changed the chief of police, things changed, so.
It's been quite a few years since we.
Yeah,
had it.
yeah, it's quite a few years, probably 8 years. Yeah.
Okay. I was just curious.
I mean, I think it would be beneficial, I mean,
Yeah.
because you could write citations only, you wouldn't be carrying anything on your belt. You know, you just had the power to do
Power and protection, however you want to say it.
it.
Yeah.
Certainly protect.
Mhm.
How soon reverted for you, no?
I would say within the next, it depends on the cities, because whoever applies for it, they have to vet them out. And that's kind of lengthy. But, I mean, we still have a pretty good relationship with the PD, and with the couple incidents we've already had, they're here right away.
Mhm.
And it's the same person. And this police officer does really good with the kids.
Is that something we can look into, trying to get you commissioned, or is that?
I'll set something up with the chief of police, and then I'll bring everything back, and we can,
Okay.
I mean, because it'd be nice to have just someone else other than that, sorry.
with a little bit of authority, a
Yeah.
little bit more authority, you know,
I mean, I don't think we gotta worry about the little kids, when you get to high school, middle school, you know.
yeah, we have
Most of them
more
working bad over there.
Yeah.
If you guys think of anything, you can email me, I'll answer to the best of my ability, whatever questions you have.
Thank you.
Thank you. Does
Thanks,
anybody
Kevin.
else have any questions?
Mhm.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. So we're moving on to, we don't have board discussion items, do we?
Yeah, I got a couple things.
Okay.
Does Bobby need to address the board for something?
No, I just made some recommendations and I just thought clerk, so.
Okay.
She decided to drop it.
got some for Chad. Rosebud School, the playground and everything all done
No, I don't think it is done.
there? Okay, just checking to see how.
I
how
think
far
I
that
heard
is.
it's supposed to be done beginning of September maybe, because Ed stopped in while you were gone.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it is, I mean, that was
Yeah,
what we were originally told when
Yep.
this thing was all set up. And
Yeah, I know there's quite a bit of equipment there.
yeah.
I think everything's been delivered. We're just waiting for the company to come and get it set up.
Oh, we do have one, the facilities. How is that
Yes,
coming along?
we're gonna visit, we only had the one admin meeting, because the last admin meeting was planning the ed camp, so at our next admin meeting, then we'll have a conversation to start that.
Okay,
But like I said, right now, we're good with fall sports. We just gotta get ready for the winter ones.
okay.
Where we at with the basketball coach? Has it been still advertised yet?
What you see advertised out there is what's currently open, which will change by tomorrow, because I think we got a few recommendations.
Yeah, there's a few recommendations.
But we're down to about 4 or 5 positions left open, including that one, which is pretty darn good.
Which one is that,
Can
the
we
girls or boys?
Talk about like those surveys of the 4 or 5 day school weeks and that.
Per the policy, those conversations start happening in December,
Okay.
Oh, the boys.
because we have to have the first meeting
Doesn't
in
have any on this.
February, January?
Can't remember.
It's not today.
Yeah, not today.
But it's coming.
All right. I'm good with everything.
Consistent.
Did you have any other thing, Mark
No, nothing else.
or Tim?
Nope, I'm good.
I'm good, thank you.
Okay. Shall we move on to the consent agenda? We're going to pull
F6.
F6. Would anybody, is there a motion with the changes? Chris?
Changes us.
Second.
Who's second?
Amanda.
Mm-hmm.
All in favor?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Okay, and then we pull out the, we have
And then you would
F6 now?
entertain a motion.
Motion.
Yeah. Is there a motion for F6?
Moved.
Amanda?
Second.
Okay, Tim, second by Tim. All in favor?
Yes.
Yes.
Not voting.
Not voting. 4-1-0.
Okay.
And then we move on to personnel items. No meetings or events. I did notice that there are some other hearings that got, student hearings that got added onto here. On September 3rd, there's a hearing at 5:15 and 5:45. And do we need to go to executive for anything today? No?
No. On that one thing on the meetings, Roberta, when was we set up for the board training?
September 16th.
September 16th.
Do we want to have a meeting with that?
Yes. Ooh, we're calling it.
And that's here,
Yeah, so
right?
that's what we were saying. is that's
June the calendar.
That's here, right?
It'll be in here.
Okay.
September 16th?
Yeah. I gotta confirm, because he was torn, he didn't know if he could get here, because he wanted to start it at 4:30, remember?
Mhm.
So I'll get back to you. I'll send out an email.
That's training?
Yeah.
With another school lawyer. Oh, you lawyer? Hoganey?
No.
Not a lawyer.
Just
He
Associated,
used to be the executive director of.
Associated School Boards. Bless you.
But he knows his stuff.
Yes, he does. And he's fun.
Tomorrow night, we got it, or
Wednesday,
Wednesday.
Thursday.
By,
27th
mhm.
is the next time we get to see people.
And we had another hearing added onto that, it's
So
5:30 and 6.
5:30 and 6.
On the 27th?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's on your website.
Yep, I was just saying,
Oh, okay.
to the,
And there's our first
To
And then
home,
the 29th,
First home game, football game is
first
this
home
week?
game is on Thursday.
Friday.
28th.
Thursday.
According to the one, it's on Thursday night.
Most of the games are.